My name is Wade Smith, Superintendent for Walla Walla Public Schools, and this is the April Pulse. Before I invite Board President Ruth Ladderwood to join me for this April Pulse, a couple of quick updates and important information for our community, parents, and stakeholders. Remember, spring break begins April 4th, the week of April 4th. Also, be on the lookout for ParentSquare. This is our new communication program we're using to better engage our students and our parents and our faculty with occurrences and things that are taking place in the school district, so stay tuned for updates there. And lastly, our kindergarten and early learning roundup is going to be April 12th from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Fairgrounds Pavilion. So if you have a incoming 4-year-old student that might be interested in preschool or any one of our incredible early learning programs, maybe you have an incoming 5-year-old that's going to participate in our kindergarten program at any one of our 5 elementary schools, please come and join us for that April 12th, 4 to 7 p.m. kindergarten and early learning roundup. Well, for this April Pulse, I thought I would shake things up a little bit and invite one of our most senior board members we have, Ruth Ladderwood, here to my side. I want to welcome her to the April Pulse and have a chance for you to get to know this amazing person I've had the honor to work with these last 6 years as superintendent. Ladies and gentlemen, Board President Ruth Ladderwood, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, Superintendent Smith. I am so proud to be recording this on the Walla High campus, which is the campus I graduated from. But it's not quite the same campus, of course, because of all the construction that's going on. I am so excited that when we have a reunion here next, my classmates will get a chance to come through this campus and say, I remember this, everything, but it's so different and it's so beautiful. And that's one of the things I'm most proud of for my service here on campus. And I grew up here. I started my public school career in Lincoln, which actually was Payne then, and I spent time at Prospect Point before it was the Prospect Point that we have now and after it was. And so my roots are very, very deep in this community, and I truly love Walla Walla, the community and the public schools.
Thank you so much, Ruth. And I know one thing that you are extremely passionate about, I think you were involved with as a student, was the FFA program. And yes, the lambs are out there now. Why don't you talk a little bit about the importance of school and community relationships, and whether it's agricultural or industrial, the feelings you have and the board has about getting our community engaged in their schools and our schools engaged in the community.
It's super important. The facilities we have now are the result of 70+% of the Walla Walla community saying we value our schools, we value the facilities, we value the students that we produce here. Wade mentioned the farm. It is a very much a source of pride, because way back when I personally cleaned out the barn and had sheep there, and this year I have my first set of twins sired by the Walla High FFA ram that are in my pasture. The community has been very, very supportive of myself, my family, my husband, and of our schools. It's very, very important.
Well, one of the things that I know that Ruth and her 4 counterparts on the board, who just put in countless hours and effort and just support for our students and our faculty and really our stakeholders wide. One of the things that I know our board is intimately concerned with and working towards is developing Washington's most sought after graduate. I'm kind of curious, Ruth, what does that mean to you, developing Washington's most sought after graduate?
Our graduates need to come out wanted and valuable for wherever they end up. I know we just recently had 3 of our graduates from C-Tech that are going to be employed by Boeing. That's fabulous. We have graduates that are in Ivy League schools. We have a ton of graduates. My brother was one who went out to community college, and that was jump-started his current tenured professor position. So we have graduates that are entrepreneurs and starting businesses and staying here. They're productive members of our community, and however they feel is the right path for them, we want to support them so that they feel wanted and that they really are wanted, no matter what they do.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ruth, for sharing that. And one thing, it's such a pleasure to be at the board meetings, and I know that Director Ladderud and her four colleagues consistently celebrates the amazing accomplishments from our students across our campuses. You know, we've had recent state performers and national qualifiers. I know we've got national merit scholarship qualifiers and finalists, and I appreciate the board so much for celebrating our students, their success, and helping them prosper and proffer into whatever career, college, or post-secondary session they seek to desire.
And we've talked a lot about our sought-after graduates. I think it's also important, something that I'm extremely proud of, is that we have a Center for Children and Families. And we no longer consider our kids starting at kindergarten, but we have a transitional kindergarten and a lovely facility that is known statewide now, and we're excited to allow us to show that off in the state.
Ruth, thank you so much for being here on behalf of our some 6,000 kids, 800 staff members, and our entire community. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for your support in helping get this bond passed and being able to deliver on that promise that we made to our voters back in November 2018, and we continue to check off those promises every single month as we progress through this bond program. So with that, thank you so much for joining me for the April Pulse. Have an outstanding and wonderful spring.